Lloyd, you're finally awake!
Where are we? Where's Colette?
She doesn't respond to anything we say.
Damn it!
Lloyd, do you remember this place? We're in Triet Desert, remember? This is the base where you were captured before.
The Dedsian base?
These guys aren't Dedsians.
What? What do you mean?
So many things happened at once. I'm confused too.
Then why don't we go over everything we know about the situation as it stands now? First, our current situation. When we were about to be killed in the Tower of Salvation, we were rescued by the organization on this base that resembles the Dedsians. They call themselves the Renegades.
So what you're saying is that the people here are called Renegades and not Dedsians? Okay, I really don't get it, but go on.
It seems that the Renegades oppose the Dedsians. They probably have a reason for intentionally trying to look like Dedsians.
Alright, I think I get it now. We were saved by an organization called the Renegades that looks a lot like the Dedsians. So then who was that angel guy, Yggdrassil or whatever? And what about Kratos?
Do you remember Yggdrassil's words? This is just pure conjecture, but Crucius, holy beings worshipped by the Church of Martel, and the Dedsians may in fact be the same organization.
Whoa, wait. What? How could that be possible?
Lloyd, hear me out. If we think of the Dedsians as a part of Crucius, or perhaps their pawns, everything makes sense.
I remember one of the Dedsian 5 Grand Cardinals said that their boss was Yggdrassil.
And Yggdrassil said that he was the leader of Crucius and the Dedsians when he appeared before us.
If the Dedsians and Crucius are the same, well then what about Kratos? He obeyed Yggdrasil's orders. That means...
That's right. He's our enemy. He deceived us. He admitted it himself. He's one of Crucius's 4 seraphim.
Kratos is likely a subordinate of Yggdrasil. He probably joined us to make sure Colette didn't stray from the journey to regenerate the world.
So we were deceived from the very beginning. By Remiel, the Crucius, even Kratos.
Ah, you're awake. Then please, come with me to the next room. Our leader awaits you.
You're finally awake.
Are you the Renegades?
Correct. We're an underground resistance dedicated to fighting the Dedsians. Or rather, the Crucius.
So Crucius and the Dedsians really are the same organization.
Correct. Crucius controls the Church of Martel in the open, and operates the Dedsians from behind the scenes. The Dedsians are a subordinate organization within Crucius.
The Church of Martel is nothing more than an instrument created by Crucius to rule the world. Those who call themselves angels are half-elves who've evolved by using a special type of X-sphere called Crucius crystals. They aren't gods or anything of the sort. Of course, the Church of Martel and the Chosen know nothing about that.
They're half-elves too?
Yes. Some of the Dedsians, as well as Crucius and ourselves, are half-elves.
What is Crucius trying to do? Are they doing all of this just to rule the world?
Do you intend to have us explain everything? How about using your own head a little?
Do they wish to revive the goddess Martel? They send oracles to those of the Mana lineage and control their marriages to create Chosens who become the vessel. It seems meaninglessly drawn out and complicated.
Well, well. I am impressed.
There's another world beyond Sylvarant that competes for mana.
Tetheala.
Yes. And the one who created this twisted world was Crucius's leader, Yggdrassil.
Create a world? That's ridiculous. No one can do that.
If that's what you believe, then our conversation ends here.
Wait, if Yggdrasil was the one that created the 2 worlds himself, what can you possibly hope to do against someone like that? And that's not all. You tried to kill Colette and me. You're certainly not on our side. And yet for some reason, you saved us. Why?
You're not as stupid as you seem.
Excuse me?
Our goal is to stop Martel's revival. Therefore, the Chosen, who would become her vessel, was an obstacle.
Unfortunately, the Chosen completed the angel transformation. The Chosen is now a lethal weapon whose only goal is self-preservation. We wouldn't dare lay a hand on her. But now we have the key to stop Martel's resurrection. We no longer need the Chosen.
What?
What we need is you, Lloyd Irving.
Me? What's so special about me?
That's none of your concern. Get him!
Lord Ewan! No! It's his wound from Hyma. Kratos!
How many times must you get in my way?
Wound from Hyma? Are you telling me the one who attacked Kratos with...
Lloyd, what are you doing?
Yeah, the very organization who seemingly was chasing us in, dare I say, the Azalea base, not Azalea, the Azalea dungeon, was actually the Renegades, not the Dedsians. And now Colette has become, well, an empty shell. She can't feel anything at all. Seriously. So, that being said, and also Kratos is pretty much a traitor! Yes, he joined us from the beginning, but yeah. It looks like there's two renegades blocking the way down there, so we can't go down that way. So let's go to the right and indeed get into a battle with a few more renegades. Yes, we have the foot soldier and the evil warrior. The evil warrior I definitely do want to avoid, or maybe not, or maybe kill him first, because he does have a huge hammer. Seriously. It may not exactly be Mjolnir, but it certainly is powerful. Seriously. But other than that, yeah, nothing too hard. So, basic goal now is to find somewhere out of the Sylvarant base here. We were here beforehand when, of course, Lloyd was kidnapped by the Renegades in Triette. Yes, it was the Renegades who picked him up, not the Dedsians. So yeah, and we can also buy some melange gels here as well, selling our stuff and everything. So yeah, so we have a refresher here, which also acts as a shop, basically, which is pretty good because I think we'll need to after the kicking we got from both Remiel, Kratos, and finally Yggdrassil. Seriously. So, do I want any more magic lenses? I don't know. I definitely want more life bottles. So, yeah. And there's a save point here if you wish, which I definitely do. And then we will go over here to this room. In this room, we will see that we will have to do some block pushing puzzles. And Yggdrassil's aim. To borrow from, Pinky and the Brain, try to take over the world. Okay, I'm not nearly as good as doing the Brain's voice as the brilliant Maurice LaMarche. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, yeah, does that mean she's become a Heartless? If she's become a Heartless, then she hasn't turned into a shadow or anything like that. She doesn't have a heart. Seriously. Does that mean she has a nobody as well? Well, I don't know. That being said, yeah. He's definitely trying to revive Martel. Anyway, with the Sorcerer's Ring, it can shoot electrical bolts. I believe we did see that the last time we were here at Sylvarant base, so yeah. So here we have a block pushing puzzle. Basically what we want to do is move each of these blocks into a certain position in order to reach that block that's on that ledge there. And that takes quite a bit of doing. Basically we have to push both of these blocks downwards towards that block to cross to get that thing, and then fit the, I guess the greyish block there onto there. So yeah, quite a bit of block pushing. Nothing too hard, really, but there you go. And yes, this grey block is the only one that will fit inside the thing for some reason. I don't know why that is. Video game logic, I guess. There are also 2 treasure chests off to the right there, and I do wish to get them. In fact, before I push the grey block into position there, I do wish to move it in into that little hole on the far right there in order to do so, and then push the 2 I guess brownish blocks onto the thing. In fact, they are brown. The tops of them and sides of them are definitely brown. So yeah, that helps distinguish between them and the grey blocks. So yeah, nothing too hard at all. So push you down. There we go. I'll do the same with the second one. I may have to do it from the bottom, however, instead of the top, because reasons. So indeed, push it to the right, and then I'll deal with the grey block next. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do in this area. And I do say this area. There is an area down there, because that thing there is a lift. Anyway, we get a straw hat and an EX gem level 2. Okay, well, I don't think Lloyd fancies himself cosplaying as Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, but it is a pretty good piece of headgear. Seriously. So, let's see. Yes, I will indeed have a look at that. And neutralizer, no. Personal, apparently it decreases on MP to 1. That is very good for rain, and one I will use definitely. And as for Sheena, increases defense. Sounds good. This increases strength and physical attacks? Yes, because she does seem to use a lot of the pious heal. And with that done, we will move this into position. So, indeed, you see that blue hole? Just push the grey block in there, and it will go down and reveal a staircase downwards. So, yeah. And now what we want to do is push the 2 brown blocks onto the lift. Yes, seriously. Even though I just used them to actually get over the gap there, we do want to do that. Seriously. So, yeah. And then pull that one to the left. And you get the idea. Now, I want one to be below the other one. So, yeah. That is very important for the next area. And yeah, but we'll see that when we get down. There's going to be quite a bit of trial and error in this dungeon, let's just put it that way. So these cylinders here will actually require our sorcerer's ring here. So let's have Colette face it and indeed use the sorcerer's ring to charge it up. And that will allow us to use the lift. So yeah. So, indeed, you can see there the lift is in the upward position. Doing so will bring down our 2 blocks. However, one is clearly not creating a bridge, so we'll have to move the other one downwards. You can see also, before I left the area, there is another greyish blue block there. So we do want to move that as well at some point. But for now, I'll focus on these 2 brown ones. So yes, move you out of there, push you to the left and then up. That's how it goes. Yes. And then, I guess I will go down. Yeah. That's all there is to it, really. And then head to the left and yes, we do have to charge it up once again with the with the sorcerer's ring, but never mind. There's another cylinder down here. Wonder what that one does when we hit it with our sorcerer's ring. I think that did it. So let's go to the console here, and indeed push the switch there. That drains the water in there. So yeah, revealing another power cylinder down there. And also another space where we can push the next block. So yeah, I'll push this down there. And indeed, then we have to go all the way around again. Down the right stairs and push the block into the blue space. So yeah, nothing too hard as I say, but very annoying as I would put it. So yeah, and that will remove the barrier. And here we have another one. What's that do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Seriously. So yeah. Oh, you would think so anyway. You also can find a protect ring there. So let's see. Am I missing something? I don't think so. So maybe we should try the lift again. Just saying. And if we go around here, we will find that there doesn't seem to be anything else here. So let's go downstairs and indeed head to the left, I guess. And what I want to do is actually go through the double doors at the bottom.
Damn it. What's so special about me? Those renegades need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
Lloyd, what are we going to do now?
We've got to save Colette somehow. She's going to die if she's made into Martel's vessel.
But what can we do?
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
Is it normal for people to equip X-Spheres in Tethe'alla?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the Renegades. Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tethe'alla and the Renegades are on the same side?
I'm not sure if you could say that, but the Renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds, and the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the King and the Pope into it. If you desire for Tethe'alla to prosper, kill the Chosen of Sylvarant.
That's horrible.
Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tethe'alla.
Why Tethe'alla?
Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-Spheres called Crucius crystals.
Oh, I get it. Colette's current condition is caused by the Crucius crystal.
Since Tethe'alla is studying the X-Spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tethe'alla's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tethe'alla too?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tethe'alla as well. The Church of Martel exists too.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martel's vessel been completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation were... No, never mind.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the Renegades, the method to save Colette. So let's just start with what we can do now.
So, we're going to Tethe'alla?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have right now. And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tethe'alla?
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tethe'alla by passing through a distortion in space. As far as I know, crafts called Riods are the only things that can do that.
Where are they?
The Renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on this base.
Okay then, let's get going.